Katherine is with us now. Katherine, good afternoon. First and foremost, it looks brilliant. It's the kind of thing I can only watch at lunchtime, though, because it's quite scary. And Stuart Martin, when he talks to you, literally, I'd be quaking.
Yeah, but in real life, he's an absolute sweetheart.
Is he really? Because his character...
Honestly, yeah, he couldn't be more opposite.
So tell us the story.
Yeah, so, well, it's everything that you've just seen. It is exactly that. It's a twisty-turny thriller. But at the heart of all that is a story about what a mother is prepared to do to save her son's life.
Right.
So when you meet my character, Jo, at the beginning of the show, she's already in extremis. Her son's been arrested in Bulgaria for a crime that he did or didn't commit. Very quickly, she is blackmailed by a criminal gang to smuggle drugs through international borders. And if she doesn't, then they'll kill her son in prison. And Jo is very accustomed to travelling the world and crossing borders because she's senior cabin crew.
Yeah.
So what was really... One of the things that was really exciting for me about this part was she's living your worst nightmare. She's inside, she's just full of terror and anxiety, and yet she has to put this front-of-house face on to serve first class. So it's that juxtaposition between the two was something that I just thought was an irresistible thing to play. So she's all glammed up.
Yeah.
And then she's, you know, she's running through the streets trying to find a way out of this living hell.
As an actor, that must... When a role like that kind of falls into your lap, it must just be like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is something I really want to get my teeth into.
100%, Emma. And I was filming The Crow Girl at the time, which was a completely different character. So it's the same production company, the same bosses, you know, and in that I play a very... She's almost like a half person. She's a very efficient, you know, wearing a suit, that kind of role. So then for them to offer me this at the same time is like the biggest compliment. So, yeah. I
always find it amazing that actors and actresses, you read a script and then you have to dedicate, you know, literally something this thick, and then you have to give up 9 months of your life or 6 months of your life to something written on a piece of paper. So is it all about the writing? Would you say with dramas that it's all about the writing and the performance of the actors, but the writing is at the heart of it all?
Script is king, yeah. If it's especially with a thriller, if it's a page-turner. But also... Because I've worked with Buccaneer a few times now, and I know they know how to make great telly.
Yeah.
Because the other thing was, this is a really ambitious project. You know, we filmed it in Belfast. It's actually set in London, though, and it's got to look like anywhere in the world.
Bangkok is one of the places.
Bangkok's one of the places.
You did Bangkok in Belfast?
We did it... Not only did we do it in Belfast in the winter, but there was an amber weather warning the day. So I said to Chris, our brilliant... I said to Chris, our brilliant director, Chris and Brendan, the producer-director team, they're born and bred Belfast. I mean, they are absolutely amazing. Their creativity is second to none, you know, and they know every nook and cranny of Belfast. So, I was like, how are we going to make this Belfast street look like Bangkok?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And also, how are we going to do it today? Because it's not going to stop raining today. And actually, we shot it that night because it needs to look all moody. And we had about 35 supporting artists, and we all had, you know, summer clothes on, flip-flop, freezing. And the rain, I mean, we were literally, like, dragging our feet through puddles.
See, that's when you want a behind-the-scenes.
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
it? So you can see exactly...
I honestly thought we were going to have to reshoot that, but it looks incredible. You've got to keep watching. It's not until the end, but it looks absolutely brilliant, yeah.
And you wore a couple of hats, didn't you, on this series? Because not only were you, you know, the lead and acting in it, but you were also an exec producer on it.
Yeah, no, I was so... Look, it was an offer that I couldn't refuse. Because, as I've just said, it's the most amazing... cast and crew. It was a pleasure to, be even more embedded and be on both sides.
And it must be so nice to dip your toe into that side. You do it a lot, don't you?
Yeah, do you know, he's got 10 toes, 10 dips. But interestingly, it's full circle for you as well, because the guy that cast you in Corrie is also the same guy that cast you in this.
It's a beautiful story. There's a man who, in our world, is very well known. He's called Tony Wood. And, yes, he looked after Coronation Street for a couple of years. I was the last person that he cast. And remember, this was a tiny role. I was only in it for, like, 6 episodes. But by the time I arrived, he'd gone. And it was only that the cast told me, you know, oh, you were the last person, that Tony. Years and years and years went by, and I never came across him. And then when we were doing the read-through for The Crow Girl, which is available on Paramount+, I said to Tony, he introduced himself at the read-through, and I said, no, I absolutely know who you are. You know, thanks for this job and thanks for the other one. And so, yes, when he offered me this, he said, let's make it a treble. So, yeah, I owe that man a lot, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How lovely that
Great. It's so flattering as well, you know.
all come back to this.
Because they're such different roles,
Yeah,
too,
they're also different. And, you know, and that's...
Compliment.
But then that's testament to you and what you do. The next thing you're doing is something
More
comedic.
Girl. Oh, yes. Well,
She's got a list of
Yeah, blimey, yeah. Wow.
Yes, coming out this autumn is, yes, I mean, the new Alan Partridge. I felt like I needed something a little light compared to these thrillers. Yes, so that's out.
already been shot?
Shot that a while ago.
And
yes,
how
so
was
that's
that?
out this autumn. Brilliant, honestly.
And is it a continuation of Alan Partridge as we know it? Is it on the BBC too?
It's more, yeah, it's on the BBC. It's more of his, yeah, it's the, I mean, everything sort of joins up in the Alan Partridge
in the Alan
world.
Partridge world, yeah.
So, yes, on it continues, but I'm just not allowed to say
anything
more than that.
Oh.
I know, and I wish I could, because I can't tell you what joy that job was to shoot.
I think it's one of those things, isn't it, that when you hear that character is coming back and you know you're going to get a window into that world of Alan Partridge, you actually don't really need to say very much because it kind of speaks
exactly.
for
And
itself.
actually, when I read it yesterday, I was like, oh, there's some more. You know, you get, there's some more Alan Partridge coming because it's something that we all have really fond memories of, and it's just so wonderfully awkward.
Yeah,
I love it. I absolutely love it, and it'll be great to see you in it as well.
It's going to be so fun, and for me at school, you know, I was at high school when he sort of first, and everybody watched it. Everybody knew what it was. Everybody was quoting the lines to each other. So I can't tell you how flattered I was when Steve said, I've got a part for you, but wait till you see the part.
Don't say anything. He'll be upset. Yeah, you can't say anything. Oh, amazing.
And the Pro Girl 2 is coming back as well.
We're going to shoot that, in the autumn, and then there's a brilliant show called The Hack, which will be out on ITV this fall as well, which is it's the director of the Long Shadow that I did. He's called Lewis Arnold. He's the most fantastic director, and it's from the team that did The Post Office. So it's going to be brilliant. It's David Tennant, Robert Carlyle, a whole roll call of British actors. So, that's one to watch as well.
So we're going to be seeing a lot of you on our screens.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and I see you put yourself a place on that sofa as well. Why not? Oh, well, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, exactly. Just stay there. There's food and everything. Thank you so much for coming, and best of luck. And we look forward to watching it as well.
Thank you.
Don't forget, if you want to watch the new drama In Flight, it starts tonight at 9 p.m. on Channel 4.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.